Hey, what's up you guys? John's Moto Garage. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is dedicated to and in memory of Drake Hardman. This video it's a serious topic, and I'm just not good with emotional stuff, but I think it's important to spread awareness about this, and so I'm doing what I can, as insignificant as it may seem. And I'm gonna do this in just the best way that I can. So about a week and a half ago, my wife Jackie and I, on her family group chat, she received a message that her cousin's 12-year-old son Drake, he'd attempted to take his own life, and his family found him unresponsive in his bedroom. His dad Andy started to resuscitate him. They called 911. EMS got there, they got a pulse back, and they life flighted him to the nearest children's hospital. And so as the updates and the text messages came through, as you can imagine, our thoughts and our prayers and everything were going out towards the family, and we were hoping for the best outcome. And sadly, the following morning we received news that Drake had passed away. Drake was only 12 years old. 12 years old, a kid. We're obviously all heartbroken, just torn up. Andy and Sammy, our love goes out to you. Our hearts go out to you guys. We send our condolences from here in Arizona if you guys happen to watch this. It's heartbreaking because Drake has an army behind him. An army of people who love him, who support him, who would do anything for him. And all it took was one bully. One bully. And that's the biggest thing since this has happened, Drake's parents have been doing, is spreading awareness about just the impact of bullying. And so I want to share the interview that they did on one of the local news channels with you guys. I think hearing it directly from them is the only way to do it any bit of justice. And like I said in the beginning, this video is dedicated to Drake. I want to keep this about Drake and his memory. On that note, I want to try and keep it positive. So let's check out the video, and then I'll catch you guys afterwards.
A tough story coming out of Tooele County tonight. The mother and father of a 12-year-old boy who sadly died by suicide this week, now sharing a message to other families who may be struggling. We want to warn you, this may be hard to watch. Fox 13 News reporter Spencer Joseph joining us after speaking with the boy's family, who is calling for good in that community tonight with the hashtag #DoItForDrake. Spencer.
Yeah, that hashtag going viral right now, reaching so many communities. I spoke with his parents tonight, who hope his story can be a force for good, not only across our state, but the world.
From the day Drake was born, his emotions came through his eyes. He was born with the biggest, beautiful blue eyes.
Drake was a special boy.
He loved to make people laugh. He loved to do what he could to always make sure that somebody had a friend.
He also loved to make people laugh. He was a goofball.
He loved to love.
He had some problems at school, though, some instances of bullying.
Drake had a bully. Just one. A single bully. As much as this kid would pick on him about him being small, or that he had crooked front teeth, or his favorite color is purple, Drake always tried to find a way around it to make this kid want to be his friend. I knew about it. The school was aware of it. Instances had happened and suspensions had happened. There was an incident that had happened Monday at school. He'd had a black eye, like a little bit of a black eye, but he had told my daughter, who was his best friend, what had happened. All he told me was, snitches get stitches.
But Wednesday, something was different.
He was very sober. The whole time, he just seemed off. But I look back on it, I don't know if I should blame myself or if I should have seen something more.
Through the tragedy, so many have offered support. Starting the hashtag #DoItForDrake.
I think my daughters came up with that in the hospital. It's a anti-bullying and suicide prevention. Suicides are so high right now. And it's because of hurtful words.
And with this unthinkably tragic event, his parents hope by sharing his story of the bright, athletic, bigger-than-life boy he was, this can prevent it from ever happening again.
I'm angry. I'm angry and I'm hurt and I'm broken. And yet part of me just wants this bully to find peace, to not have any other kids fall, because who's going to be next?
His parents even sharing that those as far away as Australia have messaged support to them in the wake of this tragedy. They also say they hope you talk to your kids and make sure they know that their actions matter.
So let's talk a little bit about Drake. He and I, we never had the opportunity to hang out a bunch. But there's no doubt, you can tell just looking at the kid, that kid had a heart of gold. There's people who just have a genuine kindness and a love for others, and you could tell that was Drake. Big basketball fan of the Utah Jazz, and purple was his favorite color. And Drake, today I rode the purple Dyna, bro. For you, man. This one's for you. And every time I ride this bike, it's gonna be for Drake. And if there's anybody out there who does stickers, if I could get a hashtag do it for Drake sticker, I'm gonna put it right here or wherever it fits, just to remember every time Drake and to spread awareness. And that's one thing Drake's sister started, the hashtag do it for Drake, to spread awareness about bullying and suicide and all of that. And so anybody who would like to support, you can, you know, support through hashtag do it for Drake. I'll put a link below for GoFundMe, to news article and all that stuff as well. I think we all hear something like this and we want to do something and we don't know what to do or how to do it. And I know the biggest three things, I guess the biggest three takeaways or the biggest message we can share is, for one, if you're a bully, just stop. Like, stop being a bully. Just don't do it. For two, if you see something happening, if you see somebody being bullied, obviously step in, intervene, stand up for those other people. And it's tough because we're not all alike, and there are people who it's difficult to stand up for themselves, and that's just, it's heartbreaking for a parent because you want to be there to back them up and to do anything you can for them, but you're not there all the time. So anyway, be a voice for those who haven't found their voice yet. Stand up for those who need somebody to back them up, you know. And the biggest, I think, most important thing of all this is just be kind to other people, man. It's like the simplest thing. Love one another. Be kind. At minimum, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it. And for us adults, parents, we are that example. And it falls on our shoulders to teach kindness and love and respect. As adults, our kids look up to us, they watch our example. So anyway, it's just simple. Be kind, be loving, just do good. Just a simple small gesture can go a long ways. I've been the recipient of a small simple gesture, and it makes a difference. A smile, opening the door, saying hello, maybe going out of your way to check up on somebody who you could see looks like they're not having a good day. Little stuff like that, you know, just doing that kind of thing, it can have a big impact. And likewise, just hurtful words have a big impact. Has a big impact, you know. For every 100 compliments you get, it's going to be the one person who says something stupid. That's going to be the thing that sticks and that stands out. So don't be that person. Don't be that person. I think that's pretty much it. I want to spread awareness. Again, this is about Drake. To finish this off, I don't like to ask for stuff, and I typically don't, but I am going to ask of you guys, spread awareness in whatever way works for you. And I am going to ask the motorcycle community on YouTube, just kind of a general invitation as a whole. Hashtag do it for Drake. Spread awareness about anti-bullying. And again, Drake, this one's for you, man. Rest in peace, buddy. Do it for Drake, dog.